Chosen one, I need you to stop exactly what you are doing. Do not scroll past this. If you are hearing my voice right now, you need to understand with absolute certainty that this is not a coincidence. This is not a random algorithmic suggestion appearing on your screen by chance. You have been intentionally brought here by a divine force, one that is far older and far wiser than human comprehension. There is a very specific reason you felt a sudden, inexplicable pull to pause, to look at these words, and to listen to this frequency. You are an ancient soul. You are someone who has always, deep down, felt a little different from the rest of the world around you. You are the one who walks into a crowded room and instantly absorbs the heavy energy of others. You are the one who has looked up at the night sky and known, deep within your very bones, that there is a profound, extraordinary meaning to your existence, even if you have not fully grasped what that is yet. They have been looking for you. The universe has been desperately trying to get your attention for the last few weeks, sending you repeating numbers and subtle signs, but the loud, overwhelming noise of your daily life has temporarily blocked those fragile signals. But now, the veil is finally lifting. A massive, life-altering spiritual shift is currently aligning in your favor, and a deeply guarded secret about your exact destiny is about to be revealed to you today. There is a silent battle happening right now, just beyond the edge of what your physical eyes can see. It is a cosmic tug-of-war for your light, your untapped potential, and your beautiful future. Do not be afraid, for you are being fiercely and relentlessly protected by forces of pure love. However, it is absolutely critical that you do not leave this space. You must stay with me until the very final second of this message. If you walk away now, you risk breaking the fragile spiritual alignment that has been so carefully constructed across space and time just to deliver this exact revelation to your spirit. What is about to be unveiled will finally explain the heavy, invisible burden you have been carrying for so long. It will answer the desperate, silent questions you have been crying out to the universe in the middle of the sleepless nights. Someone divine trusts you with a purpose that is far more magnificent than you ever imagined. Take a deep breath. Open your heart, because your entire reality is about to change. Are you ready? You are so incredibly tired, aren't you? I am not just talking about the kind of physical tiredness that a few hours of sleep can easily fix. I am speaking of a profound, lingering exhaustion that resides deep within the very core of your soul. It is the heavy, quiet weariness of a spirit that has been fighting on the front lines for far too long without a single moment of true rest. You have spent your entire life trying so hard to do the right thing, to be the good person, to hold everything and everyone together, even when it felt like your own world was quietly falling apart in the background. You know exactly what it feels like to stand in the middle of a crowded room, surrounded by people who claim to know you, who claim to love you, and yet feel completely, utterly alone. You have meticulously mastered the art of wearing a brave face. You smile, you nod, you offer comforting advice to others, and you play your part so perfectly that no one ever suspects the silent storms raging inside your chest. Because your heart is so deeply empathetic, you absorb the pain of the world, leaving very little room for your own healing. You give, and you give, pouring your vibrant energy into the cups of everyone around you, but when it is time for you to be held, when it is time for you to be supported, you often find yourself standing in an empty room, wondering if anyone will ever show up for you the way you show up for them. But please listen to me now, and let these words sink into your spirit. You are not invisible. The universe sees you. The divine forces see you. They see every single thing you thought went entirely unnoticed by the blind world around you. They see the heavy, hot tears you quickly wipe away in the darkness of your room before anyone else can witness your vulnerability. They understand the painful words you constantly swallow back because you are so terrified of being a burden to the people you care about. They know the silent, agonizing battles you fight inside your own mind every single day, the deep-seated doubts, the overwhelming fears, the relentless anxiety that constantly whispers, "You are not doing enough," that you are not being enough, that you are somehow endlessly falling behind everyone else. They see the immense, heartbreaking effort it takes for you just to get out of bed on the mornings when the atmosphere feels 100 times heavier. They understand exactly how much raw strength it requires to simply keep putting one foot in front of the other when every fiber of your being just wants to surrender and give up. You have always been the strong one. You have always been the rock, the anchor, the safe harbor for everyone else's sinking ships. But carrying the weight of the universe on your fragile human shoulders was never meant to be your permanent assignment. It is so agonizingly heavy having to be the pillar of unbreakable strength when you yourself feel like you are slowly crumbling into dust. You do not have to pretend anymore. Not here, not with me, not in this sacred, protected space. Right now, in this exact moment, you are fully allowed to drop the heavy, exhausting armor you have been wearing for so many years. You are allowed to take a deep, shaky breath and simply exist. You do not have to perform, you do not have to fix anything, and you do not have to be strong for anyone else right now. The divine forces are wrapping a warm, gentle blanket of unconditional love and pure golden energy around your weary shoulders. They are gently whispering to your spirit, acknowledging every ounce of your pain and every fraction of your effort. You have done enough. You have endured enough. Your quiet sacrifices have been permanently recorded in the heavens, and your gentle, battered heart is being tenderly cradled by the very hands that spun the stars into existence. You are completely understood in a way that human words cannot even begin to describe. You are finally safe, and your hidden pain is finally being completely heard. As you feel this heavy weight slowly lifting from your tired shoulders, it is time to anchor this divine healing energy into your physical reality. The universe requires a small, intentional action from you to confirm that you are truly ready to receive the immense blessings coming your way. I want you to go down to the comments right now and type the angel number 1111. By typing 1111, you are sending a clear, undeniable signal to the heavens that you openly accept this divine protection and guidance into your life. And while you are there, take just a brief second to gently hit the like button on this video. Liking this message is not just a simple click, it is a sacred act of sharing your light. It helps push this exact healing frequency out to other lost and exhausted souls who desperately need to feel this comfort today. Your single, small interaction could be the very spark that saves someone else from the darkness. Claim your peace right now. There is a profound and ancient truth that you must awaken to right now. While your physical eyes only see the chaos, the delays, and the frustrating obstacles standing in front of you in this earthly realm, there is a massive, silent war being waged on your behalf in a dimension you cannot see. You have been looking at your life through the limited lens of human struggle, believing that you have to fight every single battle on your own, believing that every hurdle requires your own blood, sweat, and tears. But I am here to tell you that the most significant victories of your life are currently being secured behind the scenes, in the spiritual realm, by forces of light that love you fiercely and unconditionally. You are not just wandering aimlessly through a cold, chaotic world. You are a highly protected, deeply cherished soul, and the divine realm is fiercely defensive of your energy. Right now, as you listen to the sound of my voice, invisible walls of absolute protection are being constructed around your life, your home, and your future. There have been weapons formed against you, jealousies, hidden betrayals, and unseen energetic traps that were completely dismantled and destroyed before they ever had the chance to touch the hem of your garments. You will never even know the names of the disasters that God, the universe, and your spiritual guides have actively shielded you from. The sudden redirection of a plan that severely upset you, the unexpected closure of a door you desperately wanted to walk through, these were not punishments. They were divine interventions, physically rescuing you from rooms you were never meant to enter and from people who were secretly committed to misunderstanding and draining you. Think back to those excruciatingly dark moments in your past. I am talking about those specific nights where you collapsed onto the floor, where the grief, the stress, and the sheer weight of your existence felt entirely unbearable. In those moments, you genuinely believed that you had reached the absolute end of your rope. You thought, "This is it. I cannot take another step. I am completely broken." You were ready to surrender to the darkness. And yet, somehow, the next morning, you woke up. You got out of bed. A quiet, unexplainable strength washed over you, allowing you to breathe, to stand, and to face another day. Where do you think that sudden resilience came from? It was not just your human willpower. That was the divine stepping in when your mortal strength ran out. That was the unseen hand of God physically lifting you up, holding the fragile pieces of your shattered heart together and whispering gently into your spirit, "Not yet." Your story does not end here. You have survived a 100% track record of your absolute worst days because a supreme, loving power outright refused to let you fall beyond repair. You must understand that the extreme exhaustion you have been feeling lately is not just physical, it is spiritual. It is the heavy byproduct of the massive, energetic shifts happening around you as the universe violently clears out the old, stagnant debris of your life to make room for your destined blessings. The heavens are literally rearranging the cosmic order of things just for you. Mountains that you thought you would have to painfully climb with your bare hands are being flattened into smooth, golden roads. The heavy boulders that were blocking your path are being effortlessly pushed aside by angelic forces. You no longer need to exhaust yourself trying to force doors open or begging for a seat at tables where your true worth is not recognized. The battles you are facing today are not yours to fight anymore. Your only job right now is to stand still, to breathe deeply, and to implicitly trust the magnificent power that is actively defending you. The Supreme Creator is acting as your ultimate shield, marching ahead of you to conquer the unseen enemies and paving a way where there seemed to be no way. Every tear you have cried has been collected, and every ounce of pain you have endured is about to be heavily compensated. You are enveloped in a divine fortress, and absolutely nothing can stop the tidal wave of grace, protection, and prosperity that is rapidly approaching your life. Rest entirely in this truth. The war is already won. As the universe continues to relentlessly clear the heavy obstacles from your path and prepare you for this immense wave of divine prosperity, there is something specific you need to know about how this abundance is going to reach you. Sometimes, the divine works through hidden knowledge that is finally being brought to the light to assist you on your journey. Recently, a highly guarded secret, a newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, once strictly hidden within classified documents and quietly reserved only for the elite, has been released to the public. Backed by advanced neuroscience and deeply aligned with ancient spiritual wisdom, this specific frequency is helping thousands of people instantly activate a dormant wealth center inside their minds. People are referring to it as the money magnet sound because of how effortlessly it seems to draw rapid financial abundance, unexpected opportunities, and profound blessings into their everyday reality. This is not about working harder or exhausting yourself any further. It is simply about effortlessly aligning your mind's natural frequency with the exact vibration of universal wealth that has always been destined for you. If you feel that gentle, undeniable pull in your spirit right now, this is your ultimate sign that you are finally ready to receive it. To gently awaken the magnificent prosperity that is already sleeping within you, you can click the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Let this secret frequency be the quiet key that unlocks your massive blessings. You have spent so many quiet, agonizing hours looking back at the scattered chapters of your life, carrying an incredibly heavy burden of regret. You replay the painful memories, the missed opportunities, the relationships that dramatically shattered, and the grand plans that crumbled into dust right before your eyes. You lie awake in the silence of the night, whispering to yourself, "What did I do wrong? Why did I fail? Why is my journey taking so much longer than everyone else's?" You look around and see others effortlessly reaching milestones, celebrating victories, and moving forward, while you feel like you are constantly fighting just to keep your head above the water. You have deeply internalized these delays as personal flaws. You have allowed the devastating illusion of failure to completely convince you that you are somehow broken, that you made the wrong choices, or that you are simply unworthy of the beautiful, abundant life you so desperately desire. But I need you to listen to this absolute, undeniable truth right now, and I need you to let it echo deep within your spirit. You did not fail. You were never falling behind. Every single closed door, every devastating rejection, every broken promise, and every shattered plan was a profound, calculated act of divine protection. You see, from your limited earthly perspective, a closed door looks exactly like a harsh punishment. It feels like a brutal rejection from the world, but the universe operates from a place of infinite foresight and unconditional love. The divine forces could clearly see the hidden traps, the unseen dangers, and the profound misery that awaited you down those specific paths. You were crying bitter tears over a missed opportunity, completely unaware that the universe was literally saving your life. The job you didn't get, the promotion that was unfairly given to someone else, the financial breakthrough that seemed to be endlessly delayed, these were not signs that you were inadequate. They were deliberate, divine roadblocks. The heavens physically intervened to stop you from settling for a life that was far beneath the glorious, magnificent destiny that has been written for you. You were begging to stay in rooms where you would have always been forced to shrink yourself just to fit in. The universe loved you too much to let you play small. It broke your heart to save your soul. The delay was never a denial. It was a sacred incubation period, a time of profound preparation to ensure your spiritual shoulders were strong enough to carry the immense weight of the blessings that are rapidly approaching. Now, I want you to think about the people who walked away from you. Think about the individuals who betrayed your deepest trust, those who consistently misunderstood your gentle, giving heart, and those who abruptly abandoned you when you needed them the most. I know the sting of their absence left a deep, aching wound in your chest. I know you spent countless nights wondering why your unconditional love was never enough to make them stay, wondering what you could have done differently to fix them. Hear me clearly. Their departure was not a reflection of your worth. It was a cosmic purge. The universe heard conversations you were not in. The divine forces saw hidden intentions, masked jealousies, and deceitful agendas that you, with your pure and trusting heart, could never have perceived. God actively and forcefully removed those individuals from your orbit because their energy was highly toxic to your spiritual growth. They were completely incapable of holding the frequency of light that you carry. They were never meant to walk into the next magnificent chapter of your life. If they had stayed, they would have drained your beautiful essence, stunted your massive potential, and anchored you to a lower vibration of anxiety and self-doubt. Their exit was the ultimate spiritual cleanse. It was the universe fiercely making space for the soul-aligned connections, the true companions, and the genuine, unconditional love that is making its way to you right now. Release the guilt of losing them. You did not lose them. You were liberated from them. Look at where you are standing right now. You are not the same person you were a year ago, or even a month ago. You have been walking through the fire for years, but you did not burn. You were refined. The intense, crushing pressure of your past has completely transformed you into a brilliant, unbreakable diamond. You now possess a level of wisdom, deep empathy, and absolute spiritual resilience that cannot be bought or faked. The painful clearing process is finally over. The slate has been entirely wiped clean. Right now, in this exact moment, the universe is actively aligning the most breathtaking future for you. Because you have endured the darkest storms with such quiet grace, because you deliberately kept your heart soft in a world that tried so desperately to turn it hard, you are about to step into a season of unprecedented harvest. The doors that are about to swing open for you will require absolutely no force, no begging, and no exhausting struggle. The right people, the exact right circumstances, and the profound financial and emotional freedom you have been relentlessly manifesting are converging toward you at lightning speed. The past is nothing but a bridge that has safely delivered you to this golden moment. Forgive yourself completely. Release the heavy, rusty anchor of yesterday and open your arms wide. Your beautiful future is finally here. Now that you finally understand the profound truth about your past, it is time to actively claim the magnificent future that is waiting for you. The universe responds instantly to your clear intentions and your physical actions. I want you to go down to the comments right now and type the word "yes" or "I am ready" in all capital letters. By typing this, you are firmly commanding the energy around you to shift. You are explicitly telling the divine forces that you are fully open, completely healed, and completely ready to receive the massive flow of prosperity meant for you. And if this frequency resonates deep within your soul today, make sure to subscribe to this channel right now. Do not let this sacred connection fade away. The universe will have another vital, life-changing message specifically for you tomorrow, and by subscribing, you ensure that you will never miss the exact guidance you need to keep moving forward. Claim your power right now. I want you to take a deep, grounding breath and allow your mind to completely shift its focus. For so long, your brain has been trapped in a relentless psychological loop of survival, constantly scanning the horizon for the next threat, the next disappointment, the next heavy burden you would be forced to carry alone. But right now, in this sacred moment, we are permanently breaking that cycle. We are stepping out of the familiar shadows of your past and walking directly into the brilliant, golden light of your newly written future. I want you to vividly picture what your life is about to look like, because this is not just a distant, wishful fantasy. This is the exact, tangible reality that is currently rushing toward you at an unprecedented speed. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. Notice how fundamentally different the air feels in your room. The morning sunlight is streaming through your window, painting everything in a warm, comforting glow. But the most profound change is happening inside your own physical body. For the first time in years, you do not wake up with that familiar, heavy knot of anxiety tightening in your chest. You do not feel the crushing weight of dread before your feet even touch the floor. Instead, there is a profound, expansive emptiness where the fear and the panic used to live. It has been beautifully replaced by a deep, unshakable sense of peace. You stretch, and you feel incredibly light, as if a literal ton of invisible weights has been unbuckled from your spirit overnight. As you move through this new reality, notice the effortless, sequential flow of your days. You are no longer operating from a place of desperate exhaustion and scarcity. The days of endlessly calculating every single penny, of lying awake at night, agonizing over how you are going to survive the next month, are officially over. Imagine picking up your phone and seeing notifications of unexpected deposits, of sudden new opportunities, of financial blessings pouring into your accounts from sources you could never have predicted. Money is no longer a source of immense psychological stress. It has become a gentle, continuous stream that beautifully and naturally supports the life you were always meant to live. You are finally experiencing the ultimate freedom of true abundance, allowing you to breathe, to rest, and to create your life without limits. Now, visualize the people who surround you in this new, elevated chapter. The days of exhausting people-pleasing, of constantly shrinking your vibrant personality to make others comfortable, and of enduring one-sided, draining relationships have been completely eradicated. You walk into a room, and your calm energy commands an immediate, quiet respect. You are surrounded only by souls who genuinely celebrate your light, who understand your complex mind, and who match your immense capacity for love. You feel deeply seen, truly heard, and fiercely protected by your inner circle. Your boundaries are natural and effortless, and your heart is finally safe enough to remain entirely open. Look deeply at the person staring back at you in the mirror. Look at the absolute clarity and fierce confidence radiating from your own eyes. You have profoundly evolved. The intense psychological pressure and the behavioral conditioning of your past did not break you. It completely rewired you for greatness. You have developed a profound understanding of your own strength, an unshakable mindset, and a majestic resilience that makes you virtually unstoppable. You are no longer a victim of your circumstances or a passenger in your own life. You are the ultimate architect of your destiny, the brilliant director of your own unfolding masterpiece. Every single scene of your life is now transitioning with a perfect, harmonious rhythm. There are no more forced endings, no more confusing plot twists, and no more painful delays. The universe has perfectly storyboarded your future, aligning every moment, every connection, and every serendipitous event with breathtaking, frame-by-frame precision. You are watching your life unfold like a beautifully crafted film, where all the intense struggles of the early acts have finally culminated in a glorious, triumphant climax. The things you have been desperately praying for are no longer just abstract concepts in your mind. They are physical, tangible realities sitting right in the palm of your hand. This is not an illusion. This is the profound, ultimate reward for your unwavering endurance. The dark era is over. The heavy storms have passed, and the dense clouds have completely parted. You have successfully navigated the darkest night of your soul, and you have finally emerged into the most breathtaking dawn. Everything you have ever wanted, everything you have ever needed, is already yours. Feel that immense truth settle deep into your bones. The long wait is over. You have arrived. Listen to me very carefully, because the window of opportunity that has just opened for you is incredibly narrow. The universe has done its part by guiding you to this exact message, clearing your heavy path, and showing you the profound truth about your beautiful destiny. Now, it is your turn to take the final, decisive physical step. That 7-second brainwave secret I mentioned earlier, the highly classified frequency that is rapidly activating the dormant wealth centers in the minds of thousands. It is not going to be available forever. In fact, there are very powerful institutional forces that desperately want to keep this neuroscientific breakthrough hidden from the general public. Because of this, the information, and possibly even this very video, could be completely taken down at any given moment. You simply cannot afford to wait another day. Do not let this once-in-a-lifetime chance slip through your fingers just because of a brief moment of hesitation or old habits of self-doubt. If you are truly ready to permanently end the exhausting cycle of financial struggle, if you are finally ready to claim the massive abundance that is yours by divine right, you must take action right now. I need you to go down to the description or the pinned comment immediately. Click that link. Activate your money-attracting brainwave today. Take this one small 7-second step and watch how the universe aggressively responds by flooding your reality with unimaginable wealth, opportunities, and miracles. Do it now, before this door is forced shut forever. Click the link below and step into your brilliant new life right now. As we come to the absolute end of our sacred time together today, I want you to let my voice gently wash over you, calming every single nerve in your physical body. Take one final, incredibly deep breath with me right now. Inhale the pure, golden light of the universe, and as you exhale, release every last drop of worry, doubt, and heavy tension you are still holding on to. Please, never forget the profound, unbreakable truth that has been revealed to your spirit today. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in your quietest, most isolating moments, when you felt completely abandoned by the physical world, you were being fiercely protected and unconditionally loved by a divine creator who knows your exact name and deeply cherishes your beautiful heart. You do not need to figure everything out tonight. You do not need to carry the exhausting weight of tomorrow on your shoulders anymore. I give you full permission to lay down your heavy burdens right here, right now. The divine forces are officially taking over. They are actively working the night shift on your behalf, aligning your massive miracles while you sleep. May your mind be filled with absolute, tranquil peace. May your physical space be surrounded by an impenetrable shield of divine grace. May you wake up tomorrow morning feeling significantly lighter, completely renewed, and absolutely ready to step into your magnificent new reality. Close your eyes now. Rest your deeply weary soul. You are entirely safe. You are unconditionally loved. And you are so incredibly blessed.